morning, everyone. Welcome back to True Telos Trading. This is August 6th, 2025. We had another A quality stock pop up this morning that we went ahead and traded, and we are agreeing on that stock today. Let's go ahead and get into that trade of today. The stock we traded this morning was XLEB. Today's date again is August 6th, 2025. The stock did not have breaking news this morning. It had news that was less than 24 hours old. It came out late yesterday, so this will be a 1. The stock's float was below 10 million shares. This will be a 2. The stock was trading above the 200 daily MA, so this would be a 2 as well. First, it was not trading above the above 50%, above a 50% gain, but it did when I took this trade this morning. This was one of the main reasons why I got into this trade. This was a 1. It was trading under $10. This was a 1, and it was the number 1 stock in the market when I traded it this morning. So this would be a 1. Add all those together, we have a score of 8. That makes this an A quality trade. So again, going back to up here, that gained over 50%. Without that, this was a B quality trade. It would have been a 7, which is just a good quality trade. But because it got over that 50% on the stock, it progressed to an A quality trade. So let's go ahead and get into that trade. Here, XELB. So this was a very, very quick trade. It was less than a minute actually. So this is how I got into this trade. When I first sat down, I didn't trade for more than about 5 minutes this morning. So I sat down and I saw this stock. It was moving off of pretty good volume here this morning. When I first sat down, it was only like 600,000 shares of volume. But by the time I got done trading, it was close to 800 shares of volume. So that's like 800,000 shares of volume. So that's like 200K in less than a minute. So I'm going to scroll out a little bit. I marked this spot off right here. It was down here, less than 50% gain down here. So it was a 7 when I was looking at it. But I did see this bit of resistance. It was trying to get past this point, and this point was all the way back until yesterday at like 3-4 o'clock. This bit of resistance here, this was the high of that candle as well yesterday. That $1.78 was the top of the candle yesterday. This is the high of when it closed yesterday off of that news that it had come out yesterday. So what I was looking for was if it broke this resistance here, I was looking for that move back to that high of day yesterday. Since we have in an A quality stock, this is what I was expecting. So how I entered this trade, let's see what time I entered it. About 5:27, and I bought it for that break of that resistance that I have marked here. So that resistance was at $1.64. I was able to purchase 738 shares of this at $1.69. So after it broke that $1.64, I was able to purchase here. Let's see what time that was again. 5:27. I was able to purchase here at $1.69, and I was looking for that move all the way up to that $1.78. But I met a lot of resistance up here at this level, that 173 to 174. I was able to get out of this position because of that resistance. That was my exit indicator, that massive resistance, this massive selling I saw here at this level. I was able to get out of that at about $1.74. So that's only about 5 cents per share. But that 5 cents per share with 738 shares gave me a profit of $37.18. And that was the trade of today. Again, this was an A quality setup. It was a little bit risky because it went from a B quality to an A quality, but we managed our risk and we didn't take any chances. As soon as we saw that resistance up at that level, we went ahead and exited the entire position. And again, uh, we did so with $37.18 of profit. That is true Telos trading. We're going to keep on sticking to the strategies and doing what we have to do to protect and grow our account. I think this was the shortest day we've had on the account so far. That was like the first stock that I looked at this morning when I was plugging it into the True Telos trading grading scale, and we saw that it was a 7 with the potential to become an 8, and with a little bit of upside to that next resistance level, that high of day of yesterday. It was the trade was less than a minute. Like I said, I didn't take a whole lot of risk at the first sign of any type of resistance. I went ahead and got out. So that's something that we're going to keep on striving to do on this account. We're not going to be taking a whole lot of risks. We're going to be sticking to those A quality stocks and using our setups to get in and get out. That is True Telos Trading. As always, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please don't be afraid to ask. I'm an open book. I hope you have answers to my questions, and stay tuned for next time. Welcome to True Telos Trading.